T-Bag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend.
Whatever you do, G, do not get Buffalo
You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you
defense.
win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This is Jakeem Grant.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
For the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
It's 4th down.
They run forward Breida, and this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 31 yards. yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of a yard on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And some room to run now. And he will bring it back. It's up from 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He ran like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Breeze on third down. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now Breeze, forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run with Breida. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 28. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
On first down, here's Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Tua going to run the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa keeping it himself for a yard out, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. Got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Dolphins 14, Saints 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
New Orleans.
Leaves this one with Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You don't see that a ton, do you, with a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Tua with a throw complete to Parker. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. This is Breida. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
On second down, a run with Breida. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. A good-looking return set up here.
Ty Montgomery on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People kiss it on the ground.
Trucks through it.
Man, right through it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Running with Kamara. It takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Kamara. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Hand off to the fullback, Burton. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On the ground, this is Kamara. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They give to Burton, the fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they pulled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run again with Breida.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out.
To a hit, and the ball is out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Here's Breida. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Saints 20.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Escaping the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the fourth down stop has them in the driver's seat. Now we'll see if they can put points on the board to strengthen this slim lead. At the very least, they'd love to march this football out of their own territory and chew up some fourth quarter clock. A gain of 3, second down.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Well, Matt Breida actually had the fastest play of 2019, hitting 22.3 miles an hour on an 83-yard touchdown run, and he was moving here too.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Breida. And he's going to be met at about the 43. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run with Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. On the handoff, this is Breida. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now a give to Breida. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And 7 at the 11-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Tua. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? You're going to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw, Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Breida, he'll try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida. Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
That's the way to see it made, man. Good job, good job.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Some of the most unself. Players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They run for it with Breida, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Kamara, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down with Tua. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return will stop right around the 25. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out. Interception.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Ready.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Saints 3, Dolphins nothing.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Second down, Kamara. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Eluded, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
What are you doing?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Man, every time you losing, they trying to give me something, man. And every time you winning, the game's great. I don't know what it is, my boy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
They trying to give me the game.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got a man open.
Dang, man, I got my camera all messed up, dog.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there, 21 yards.
Yeah, you're going to see my camera. Once you see my camera switch up, that's me messing up. I don't know how I'm doing that, dog. I don't know how I'm switching my camera. I'm not touching my directional button at all, dog.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I don't know what that is.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
Now that's over now.
The 20. The Saints going to call the first of their
That's
timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 19. Tua to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I don't understand it, bro. I'm spotlighting this dude, dog. He's still getting 3.
First down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Breeze. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Breeze. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And he brings it back.
That man lost out there, bro. I threw it to the wrong dude, dog.
He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window.
What up, Gail?
That window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, You don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been
to a hit, and the ball is out. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters.
Bro, I can't pick up a fumble.
Plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Again, it's Kamara. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Kamara trying to run through it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Breeze now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Wait till you see this play, bro.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 7, Breeze steps away to his left. And Cook has it left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a first down carry, it's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Ooh.
30 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And all the way down to the 39. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Tua now on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Which one you talking about, is? Nah, that was G on the joystick.
Quarterback, Charles, you want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah.
How about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
Dolphins 7.
2nd and 9 from the 44. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
What happened with it, bro?
The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Running with Kamara. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They run it again with Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Breeze to throw. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play.
Well, when he catch him, dog, he hold on to him, dog.
But they never did.
Gee, boy, you're a lucky man over there, boy.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Being chased out left. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone.
Bro, my man was beating your man with the play, and they still let you throw that. By the time you get a tip up, but my man ain't in place, though.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take the hit. And pick up
The first bat.
In this case, the hit was timed really well. And popped it free from his grasp.
There you go. That's how it's supposed to go.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And it's caught by Parker. He's at the 30, 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
First batch.
You have to kind of catch your breath afterwards, so just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Now Breeze. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point
Man, wide open, man. He's throwing the ball to the
I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time,
I can't pick up no ball, bro.
running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us down inside.
Clean that boy face mask up for you.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On 2nd down, Tua. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Tua going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Dolphins touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do.
Nah, he's cool. I ain't worrying about him.
Work your way inside.
He can't win anyway. Yeah, this game way low.
That's exactly what happened there.
He got in the end zone.
Yeah, he got to score twice. Get the ball twice.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wasn't even supposed to win that first one. I just messed up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
You get that whole conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Where is he throwing the ball, dog? Kamara ain't even that tall, my G.
Defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To throw is Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And this is caught at the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They'll try to run with Breida. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequence.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
This is Gaskin on the carry. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another run with Gaskin. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
That's the score. Dolphins 37, Saints 30.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who is the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone. When I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge don't sink in. Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Oh.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway in Buffalo. For the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Bree's going to sneak it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have taken the early lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st down, New Orleans.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. Here's Murray. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They run with Murray. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The run, it's Murray. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18-yard line.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 7.
1st down, Murray. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
They will run with Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Allen eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right
We'll take that.
for an interception.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for top, and that's caught. Inside. Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. On 1st down, Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield.
I'm so used to that 9G, dog. It don't even matter to me no more, dog.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Forced out to his left. His throw caught around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So he's going to call the first of the timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Stop playing with me. That was me go and get my ball. That's what it was. My brother wanted his ball back. My brother said he wanted his ball back. Oh, you wanted them. Oh, you wanted them. Oh, all right. I'm trying to worry about what happened in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
My brother wanted his ball back this game.
As the first half is winding down, and the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes
she ain't trying to hear that.
People think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes
she ain't trying to hear that. She ain't trying to hear that.
And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Everybody accommodate you, bro. I'm telling you.
So not much time to speak of in this first half as the kick's away.
The Bills take over at their own
no.
5-yard line.
Cause she know how I get down, bro. That's all. You got a little lucky.
I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
You done got a little lucky.
Because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run,
we gonna revisit this conversation.
You're only gonna fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not gonna be out of position. Take the knee.
Hey, no, you did. Hey, you did that yourself. You did that yourself. You did that.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway.
Oh.
EA Sports.
Right time they kick the ball out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Finna kill him. Oh. A shorter field? Who said that?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, Allen flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage.
All right, everybody just trying to get a hit stick on him. Ain't nobody trying to get no solid tackle. Dang, I messed up that play. I messed up that play.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Running lanes ran a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
What's up? Why they won't let me switch?
On second and inches, Allen.
You dumb behind niggas won't let me switch.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, they'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll defense as well and get a few stops.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Allen. And this is Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there.
Man, get your field goal and be done with it, bro.
Incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
These niggas here, dog. I'm talking about I can't come up and make no solid hit, bro.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. The PAT good and would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down in the field. They will accept the penalty and move forward.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze. Flush to his right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked.
I get away with murder
past the marker
where other people come.
So here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
It don't matter how the ball go. If I go get it, I supposed to catch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm be getting mad. You know what I mean? All you got to do is catch the ball. Get off me, young man.
Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the
oh, my goodness, dog. They won't let me jump, bro.
And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that
nigga had that jump, bro.
You get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, so you passed interference, man.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Breeze now to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And he finds Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yards.
Bro, you pass interference to me anyway, so you should be happy they ain't called a flag.
Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down.
We good, we're good.
They've been on their heels this run.
Check.
Needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
Big as this man is, he supposed to be doing that with ease, dog.
First down.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety,
you better believe it.
I took an extra step or 2.
You better believe it.
Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends.
Oh, he'll get it back. He'll get it back some type of way. He'll gain it back. Don't worry about him. That's one thing. Don't worry about him. He'll get it back. He'll get it back. Dang, man. Big boy just run to the outside. That's it. That's it. Hello. I sent it to your phone on my other phone. Let me see. Yeah, you got my other phone? Hold on.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Yeah, I sent it to you already.
The Bills
Hold
have
on.
the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
I ain't dial it like I did a picture thing. I ain't dial it. you got like a picture. Hold on, let me see it again. Let me re-see.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on, don't hang up till you see something come in there. If it don't come up with that picture again, I'm just gonna dial it in there.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Alright, you see it?
And the line to
What you mean?
here is the 30.
Well, I'm saying I sent it on your phone. You don't got.
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's out.
Oh, the 502-1224.
Steps away to his throw. No, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
All right.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
You made that boy pay for that, Daniel boy.
Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And that was me on the phone with my dad, bro, at the same time. One hand game, sending a picture type junk, you feel me? Just talented, bro.
Down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Breeze. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It seems like he ain't got no block.
Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go.
It seems like that boy ain't got no block.
Something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Breeze going to throw. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he is going to have a Saints
money
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And the Saints first down.
On the counter, here's Kamara.
Come on, man.
Saran Neal out of Jacksonville State. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll try and run some.
Get out of the way.
As they keep it on the ground. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19-yard line.
Seem like my man be holding me up or something, brother. The hole be right there, biggest Christmas. That's real. I take that. I would take that, my boy.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
That's what's up.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's what's up.
Tight ends in that formation, that's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met
shout out to your heart. Dang, dog, this man tired, bro.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So
let that 2-minute warning come up, man. Let him rest.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
What? That wasn't no first down. No. That nigga ran past the first down. He ain't even fall.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
10th carry of the game now, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
Hi, Mommy.
look at your face, and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing to start the drive. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Buying time to his left. Over the middle here to Brown. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. 35 seconds left to go. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up with 2nd and less than a yard. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Trash.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I told you we're going to revisit this conversation, my boy. You don't believe it, though. Oh, well. You in there? You inside the movie? Oh, snap. See, you don't let the man catch me off guard.
And this is caught. So it's
my fault.
Touchdown. Maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown.
But you got to learn to listen.
The onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab.
Hey, man, listen here. All that crazy talk you talking? All that crazy talk you talking? Hey, man. Hey, man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, good kick.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Drew Brees with a kneel down.
Get your team, my boy. Please. Please get your team, bro. Please get your team, my boy.
For New Orleans, and I tell you, this this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I gotta go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have
What
we
is
talked to
it?
coaches
cars.
prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
You got shot. Most people get shot for a reason. Eyes here. He's up, Ross. You got a room full of people here who listen to believe that an FBI agent is trying to kill you. We need to know everything you do for company time that we don't know about. What? All right. So spit it out. Nothing bad. I counsel victims' families, and they know where it works with such a thing to look at the cases. What that means just means that the cases that unsolved.
No, that nigga gonna think I just cheated. I ain't, but I hit myself.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. On the return, Deontay Harris. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside.
That boy got to be major slow. That boy must be major slow. No, I say that boy must be major slow.
This is Alvin Kamara, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Want to forfeit?
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
What? That's still forfeit.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
That's a forfeit. You quit. That's just like when I said that I ain't have my defensive playbook with Buffalo. No, but I'm saying when I had Buffalo, I just continued playing with them. I can't just quit on you, bro. You be having some weird rules, bro.
Now with the play clock about to
I said rules. I ain't say betting, bro. I just bet. That's it. That ain't no rule. So you gotta bet. All right, that's the rule. All right, that's the rule. You gotta bet.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Forward, man. What you doing?
Enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by.
But it still go by where you made contact at. It don't go by where you get drugged at.
Here on 3rd down, a lot of people love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best.
Nah, that's
heavy set out there.
That's NFL, bro.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
He's in the BAU. Deputy Sheriff Biddle just passed like that. Got him? Get a classic hospital for the Hero Homicide Complex in East Spiral. Get that number on so he's going to start shooting.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Trey Hendrickson, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game.
Watch this junk here outside, and watch how they do this. Watch how they do it now.
Looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big play on the catch and run.
I can't say nothing about that. That my man.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Tua.
That's how you get to him. What y'all doing, man?
We've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First down, Dolphins.
This is Breida. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Tua going to hand this one.
Dang, dog, what is they doing?
And brought down, but not before they're
Oh,
inside the 25.
my fault. The man ain't lying. They ain't even lying. What's your fault? There you go.
First down. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Breida. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa.
He the one crying, bro, over 1 touchdown. But I'm trash.
Get down near the goal line. This is where having a sure-handed tight end.
Okay, that's just like me saying that. They wouldn't let my defense set up how they wanted to.
He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
All right. We're going to revisit this conversation.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack.
Man, come on, dog. They be cheating on me, man.
Turn it off.
But they be cheating on me, dog. You just seen that play? And you don't see why I did that? Man, we're dead, bro. You ain't see that? They just whooped me.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And brought in by the tight end.
Tired of this jump, my nigga. Cheating on Jid. My nigga, I go get my jump, man. That's what I'm doing. It's just that other one I had that jump, man. They gonna sit there and they gonna throw it way low.
That's the end of the first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1.
These niggas paid off, bro.
Breeze on the draw, gives to
What was that?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
Because my nigga, they giving both of us a chance, I guess. Both of us a favor.
It's 3rd down.
That other one, what they made my quarterback hand it off on a darn quarterback. Try me like that, man. Gonna try godson like that. At least get 3 yards. You get 3 yards, I'm straight. I don't even care no more. 3 yards, you good, boy.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
I'm letting you know they finna do something crazy for me now, G. Cause that other one. I told you. I told you. I told you.
And it'll be a turnover on down.
Nah, I'm saying they finna do something crazy, bro. Did you just see 2 plays back to back, bro, like that? Come on, man. You right. Dang. That's all you had to do was make the tackle, big dog. You just start running.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Mario Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now we give to Breida.
Oh my goodness, dog. This man here just running the ball over there and ain't nobody trying to come up and make the tackle.
That's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath out.
Get out that dumb joint.
Give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear,
it ain't even that, bro.
No substitute.
I had a man over there, dog. They just ain't going to get the ball. This how that play should have been right here. No lie, this how it supposed to been right here.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Supposed to been like that every time, man. Now who man is that?
Into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects.
Come on, dog, man.
I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play.
They slap all of them out their hand. If you leave it up to you.
How many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Man, I'm finna, dog, no lie, bro. No lie, dog.
Once again, but now it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Breeze. Dancing to his left.
Might as well.
Open man is Michael Thomas.
And went and got my prayer.
3rd down conversion. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down.
That boy said I was hoping somebody would do. Oh snap. Dang, why did I throw that jump, dog?
That'll be complete to Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of
What's up, B?
before being dropped inside the 40. They got 29 yards that time.
Oh yeah. What, you trying to get oil change?
Big target, he didn't overthink it.
Alright, I see it. What you want me to call him?
He knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
Alright, I hate
puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On the ground, this is Kamara.
Woo! That boy did a Madden spin.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter.
Oh, he went somewhere. I bet it ain't 1st, 2nd, and 10.
2nd and 6.
Oh, he went 4 yards.
34-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And that's another thing I'm working on too, right there, what you just did. how you break down and get a tackle. See, all my tackles, I just dive at them and get a tackle.
Thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well done.
What that?
That out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that
The breakdown, it's that whole one of them top buttons, L1 or L2, but it's just you got to train your hand to do that. It's almost like playing the piano.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the...
Man, that was a prayer, boy.
The Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will set up.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. All this junk they doing to my people.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. And late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
He's got it at the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to, and he is into the end zone. Drew Brees. As the first half is winding down, and the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
So that's all I got to do is just hike the ball fast so you don't set them up, and it'll be that easy.
Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Grant sets to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 21 yards. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And it's up and good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Here comes Grant on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 24. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, a run from Breida. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get it all the way to the 10-yard line. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run.
You thought you were about to score?
Not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out.
Stop playing, G.
Out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to...
Now, that was your man. You was stepped up and intercepted, not batted down.
Attack the force incompletion, and now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Steps away to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
That was second down run for Murray. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much.
Dog, yeah, you're right. I need to catch it.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
10 at the 19-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They run again with the fullback Burton. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt. And really, a field goal would be huge. That would make it a 2-score game. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
It is on 6-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
10 more there and another 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
First down.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They run again with Breida. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football.
Man, you doing one simple play, man.
Went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get
I'm overthrowing all my men, dog. I'm talking about I'm burning them out here.
They want to continue to see if they can
Nah, I ain't talking to you, my boy.
on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. It's a pickup of 4.
They not trying to tackle you anyways, dog. They just literally, I'm talking about not trying to tackle you.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
I just said that. They not trying to tackle you.
Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Saints 14.
See, your game garbage, bro. No lie, dog. Your job's so trash, bro.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Because they keep having me do some weird stuff, dog. If I can catch a ball, bro, I catch a ball, it'll be.
For pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Look at this here. Look. Now you see what I'm talking about?
Don't see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language.
Gee, every time it's something with the game. Every time.
They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments.
Now I can do them. Nah. All right, what's up with that? Just explain to me. Hey, explain to me what's up with that one.
And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Flushed out right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go.
Lucky boy G. Lucky boy G. Hey, I'm convinced you got that same egg that boy.
Being chased out left. And he is.
Hey, I'm convinced you got that same egg that your boy Soccer had in Cool Running. I'm convinced you got that same egg that Soccer had in Cool Running.
Maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah,
No?
I agree with you totally on that one.
It'll be cut down to 14.
I was say you remember it was a bobsled movie.
Saints 21.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I wonder why they got that linebacker on. They got a linebacker on a slot receiver.
Sanders now to add the extra point. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Kickoff for Miami.
After the roughing penalty.
Hey, all it is, you going up 1 game a night. That's it. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? You're going up 1 game a night.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, how you got it sounding like, you know what I mean? But you're getting 1 game a night. You win. That's how that. Hey, gee, that's just how I did. That's how I did you.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10.
Every morning at 4:30.
Once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it.
What's up, Mo?
Yeah,
that was everything you needed, right?
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I quote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did